programs for preparing for faculty or industry careers. So that will be part of my presentation. Before I do that, I just want to share a little bit more about our office. So as I mentioned, I'm a member of the Office of Education, Training, and International Services that reports to the Chief Learning Officer, Dr. Klotz. And our mission is to support the career development and enhance the training experience of the Institute's scientists in training as they prepare for successful careers as the next scientific leaders of the future. Our office is really unique because it combines three distinct but related areas of education and training. The PhD program in biomedical sciences, so graduate education falls under our office, as well as postdoc training. And then of our 50 graduate students and 65 postdocs, about those numbers are estimates, a good portion, 75%, is international. And so the third major area within our office is international services. And the international services team support our over 100 international scholars here on campus. So what I'm going to talk to you about are our workshops, programs, and professional development opportunities. We have many free workshops, programs, and events throughout the year. They are intended to complement the research training you get in the lab by focusing on the development of career skills and professional skills that can be used in any career path you choose. Our workshops tend to be a combination of presentations and activities. We really want you to not only hear the information, but actively apply it, either through case scenario discussions or thinking about how you would implement it for your research or your career. We have several programs that help you to develop your skills towards reaching your research goals, as well as workshops designed to help prepare you for any career path you choose. Should you miss a workshop, we do try very hard to offer them in a variety of formats. So some of them are in person, some of them are offered virtually, and there are some that are also offered on demand. So we have recordings that are accessible to our postdocs, and they can view those opportunities on their own time. We are also a member of the Torrey Pines Training Consortium, together with Scripps, UC San Diego, and Salk, who are all on the Torrey Pines Mesa, along with Sanford Burnham Prebys. And we provide career development and networking opportunities for all the postdocs in the San Diego area, both in person as well as virtual. And that gives a broader reach and also higher impact to our programs. And then our team, the Otis team, is unique in the sense of having several biomedically trained PhDs. So we also offer support services to give you feedback on manuscripts, fellowship applications, and presentations. Here are some of the topics that are provided through our professional development programs. And these range from research-related, developing transferable skills, to preparing for the career path that you choose. We strongly encourage the use of an individual development plan, or IDP, to help you establish your research and career goals and identify those opportunities that will help you take advantage of reaching your career goals. So these are some of our premier programs uniquely offered at our institute. You just heard about the Torrey Pines Leadership Development Programs from Dr. Klotz, and I will now talk about the others here on this slide. Several of our programs also include a certificate of completion that you can use on your CV or resume when you're ready to start applying for jobs or apply for fellowships or funding opportunities. So the first is our comprehensive grant writing workshop series. This is offered every other year with a focus on NIH funding mechanisms such as fellowships and early career awards, providing you with information and resources on developing an effective research and effective career or training plan. We also have representatives from our sponsored research office to tell you about the submission process here at the Institute. And we have faculty who present on the review and engage in a mock study section. You can see it from the photo in the bottom right corner. While we focus on the NIH funding mechanisms, a lot of the information is similar for non-federal funding mechanisms. And so we really have, we use NIH as a model, but a lot of the information is translatable for other funding agencies. And so just to give you an idea, here are some of the funding agencies where our postdocs have obtained postdoctoral fellowships or early career awards, and even some small grants. And so they have taken advantage of our grant writing workshop series and the access to our faculty and staff here on campus. Writing workshop series that covers the life cycle of a manuscript, from writing the manuscript to selecting the right journal and understanding the peer review process and responding to reviewer comments. We also have faculty who present these workshops, as well as a Nature Publishing group editor. And several of our postdocs are the ones really spearheading these publications, either through as a first author or co-author, and 25% of those publications are in CNS journals. Our Career Exploration Series gives you an opportunity to learn about various PhD career paths and network with PhD professionals, either alumni from Sanford Burnham Prebys or local San Diego area professionals. So this really helps you to broaden your network. And then we have 2 different career tracks: preparing for an academic faculty career or preparing for an industry career, and provide you with speakers, information, and resources to help you navigate each of these career paths. And then, like I said, as part of the Torrey Pines Training Consortium, we also have these larger symposia that are focused either on the faculty career path or transitioning to industry. And so we invite speakers both locally and more broadly for virtual events as well as in-person networking. And then the last one that I want to introduce is a brand new program that we launched this year called the Business of Drug Discovery. This was a set of workshops that were offered both to faculty as well as postdocs and graduate students, with the intention of becoming familiar with the underlying economic principles that drive industry companies, and in particular focusing on startups, and then learning how to commercialize biomedical research. The participants of the postdoc and grad student program participated in a simulation where they were actually creating their own startup companies, and they were given a pot of money and then ran through the simulation to figure out how much they could make and if they were more successful with that investment or not. And then final presentations actually allowed for postdocs to pretend to give pitches for potential startup companies. So with all of that information, I just want to end on giving you an idea of where our postdocs are now. More than half of them actually stay within the San Diego area, although we do have several postdocs who have moved on to both industry and academic careers, both within the US and internationally. And then in terms of careers, about 50% go, a little less than 50% go into academic careers, and more than 50% go into industry. And this is just giving you a snapshot of where many of our postdocs have gone in the last 5 years. And I will mention that we will have an alumni panel later this afternoon with 3 individuals who are from some of these organizations. And so just as I mentioned, the last thing I wanted to say was that we have several, our office is here to support you and your research. So we provide a lot of these services listed on the left. And then for those of you who are international, we have many services that support our international scholars, and our international services team will be here at the end of this session. And so in support of your postdoc training, we collaborate with our postdoc association. You'll be hearing from them later in this hour. And that's called the SBP Science Network, to foster a sense of postdoc community through various events. Shown here are some photos from our annual research symposium, as well as National Postdoc Appreciation Week celebrations.